What's up? What's going on, Pisces people? Welcome back to the channel. Sorry, y'all, my dog is acting crazy. But yeah, welcome back to the channel, everybody. I'm back. I hope you can hear me better. I forgot to use my microphone in the last reading, but thank y'all for letting me know. All right, so let's get into today's reading. You guys, if you're interested in a personal, you can go to piscesrs.com. Also, if you're interested in the Pisces guidance deck, it's available on Etsy. All right, I'm going to be pulling one of these guidance cards right now just to see what's going on with my Pisces people. And we have creation and rebel. All right. Okay. And you could also be resisting some sort of separation in the reverse. All right. But first card out was creation. I'm not sure if it came in the reverse. Something's telling me that this card did come in the reverse, Pisces. Now, some of you guys could be procrastinating on creating something. All right. You really know that you need to create something because you're feeling frustrated. You're feeling like pent up energy. And it could be your pent up creativity that you're not being allowed to express right now. Okay. I feel like, Pisces, you have a whole masterpiece within you. All right. There's something inside of you where it's like you have a masterpiece to create. Now, this could be your own version of this sandcastle here, but whatever it is, it's grand. It's exquisite. It's something that people will admire. All right. And I feel like you've been kind of holding that back. And it could be because you don't feel like you are in a place that's safe enough to create right now. There's something that it feels like you creating or you being your authentic self is coming off as you being a rebel in a way. All right. You're resisting something or you're trying. It's like, Pisces, you're this rebel, but you don't really want to be. All right. Like, you know, you're going to make a splash, but you're not trying to make a splash. You don't want to get people wet. It's honestly giving that you may be intentionally holding yourself back from saying certain things, from doing certain things, from acting in a certain way because you don't want to splash. You know what I mean? You don't want to make a splash. You don't want to do that. All right. And so what you do want is to create in your own realm, your own dream world. Okay. Something that feels good to you, safe, warm, an environment of like-minded people, like-minded energy. All right. School of fish. It's like right now in the background, you see this school of fish. You're trying to go somewhere. You're trying to complete a certain task or just hit a goal, you know, accomplish something. And you can't be around people who don't support that vision. They may not even see you in that light, Pisces. Okay. I feel like there's people around you that see you as this rebel. Card number 22. Okay. And it's like a mirror image. Somebody sees themselves in you, but it's like that's the part of themselves that they kind of are resisting, that they're rebelling against. They don't like how you show up, Pisces, because you remind them of something in themselves that they have kind of maybe pushed aside or just decided isn't good for them. And so by you acting in this way, you're reminding them of what they left behind. You're reminding them of, you know, what they've kind of given up on. So somebody may not want you to create. All right. I'm not sure if you were involved in, I'm not getting like romantic energy, but I am getting like cliquey type of energy. So you could have been released from some sort of clique, workplace clique, friendship clique, family clique. It's like 1 minute you were kind of like in the in crowd, knowing what's going on with everyone. And then the next minute you're kind of on the outside. You're an outsider, Pisces, and people see you as this rebel. And I feel like you don't really want to make too many waves right now with people. You're really trying your best to not ruffle too many feathers, okay? And that could be you playing yourself a little too small, Pisces. All right, we can do that sometimes. I don't know why we do that, but I think it's just because we absorb people's energy. So we don't want to make people feel uncomfortable. We don't want to ruffle feathers with people. We just don't. It's like, if we could keep the peace, we will. And the thing about it is, we try our best not to get to the point where we just give up, or we really have this, retaliation or anger within us, because we can go there, but we don't want to. And so Pisces, I feel like you are just trying to avoid conflict in a way. So that's why you're hiding this rebel energy that's kind of itching to come out of you. And it's coming with a decision, because you feel like if you show this rebel side of you, Pisces, it's going to be decision time, because you have some options here, but you could be forced to make a decision more quickly than you're ready to if you start to show this rebel side. All right? Because I don't think that you are as comfortable playing this role that you've been playing. All right? So take that out how you take it. But a part of me, Pisces, feel like you're not fulfilling what you're supposed to be doing ultimately. Like, you're not stepping into those shoes. And some of you guys have lost a piece of yourself, like this creativity that lives within you, this desire to do something different, to go against the grain. It could not be understood easily by other people. You may not be understood easily by other people, but you have to go down the path that's best suited for you, Pisces. And even though ahead may not be too clear, you know what I mean? You have to choose the path that feels right. And sometimes when you choose yourself, you're going to upset some people. All right? And people may see this as ultimately like a selfish decision, because sometimes rebels are seen as selfish individuals. Okay? And that's just because it could be seen as being reckless, and reckless could, hurt someone else. And so you being quote unquote reckless and deciding something that's the best thing for you is going to rub someone the wrong way. It's going to come off as you being a rebel, you being selfish or whatever. But at the end of the day, Pisces, I feel like if you don't live up to what you're supposed to create in this lifetime, who you're supposed to be, the path you're supposed to go down, if you're supposed to be this rebel, if you're supposed to be more independent, if you're supposed to be repelling people that don't fit in with your vibe, then that's how it goes. All right. Now, it's upsetting because Pisces, I don't feel like we really think anyone's a rebel. You know what I mean? We hate to exclude people. Every Pisces I know is super adaptable. They have many different types of individuals that they connect with. And I feel like Pisces really does not judge. Okay. Not in the way that other signs do. Pisces may give advice, but I feel like it's for, the betterment, the spiritual growth of people. But I don't think we judge people as harshly as other signs do. So when people see us as a rebel or see us as like not our true selves, it's frustrating. It's frustrating because we want to be accepted just like everyone else. We don't feel like we need to be hiding parts of ourselves because it may be taken the wrong way. That's not fair. It's not fair, Pisces. And when Pisces feels trapped, when Pisces feels like there's unfairness happening, inequality happening, Pisces will not stay around for that. Okay? Not at all. Pisces does not want to be around anything that's happening that's unfair. Pisces is a very karmic sign. That's why there's two fish. One going this way, one going that way. We're very, very balanced. We know how to balance the scales. So if people aren't willing to balance with us, then it's coming off as us being, I don't want to say abused, but us being, taken advantage of, not valued. Because if you truly value a person, you value the good, the bad, the rebel, the peaceful person, the one who raises hell, the funny person, the sad person. You're going to value everything about a person. And I feel like with Pisces, we may value other people, but we don't get that in return. And feeling that, it's hindering our creativity. our creative juices are not flowing like they typically would, Pisces. It's feeling like you're so close to who you want to be, but it's like you're being tethered between two options, two choices, and two ways of being, maybe multiple ways of being. All right, because Pisces, I feel like you can fit a lot of different roles. You can step in a lot of different shoes, wear a lot of different hats. So there's some hat that you're ignoring right now. All right. Everyone wears multiple hats. Mom hat, dad hat, boss hat, son hat. You know, everyone has different roles and responsibilities. But Pisces, there's something you're ignoring. There's something that you're not tapping into. And it's like you need to just go ahead and jump in. Jump in. It doesn't matter if you're hurting someone's feelings. It doesn't matter if people take it the wrong way, because those aren't your people. Those aren't your people. And you already have pushed some people away with your emotions, scared some people off with your emotions. And I feel like this breakthrough energy for you, Pisces, it's finally breaking through the surface that you can no longer put yourself on the back burner. You can't put other people ahead of you. You can't, because when it comes down to it, they're going to take advantage of that, and they're not going to reciprocate that selfless energy that you're bringing to the table. All right. And don't get me wrong. We have some Pisces can be immature as well, but we know when we're being immature, and we can flip that switch and be like, I tried. Now you're about to see petty. Now I'm about to roll in the mud with you. And we don't want to be that way, Pisces. That's a devolving characteristic. Like, we don't want to be devolving. We want to be evolving. So people are going to tempt you to roll in the mud with them. Okay, and you got to check yourself too, Pisces, because you can feed into that energy. We are so adaptable. We are so reflective. You know what I mean? So we can easily give someone exactly what they're getting. I mean, we can, we can give someone what they're giving us. So whatever they're giving off, we can give it right back. But do we want to do that per se? We don't want to do that. We want to be bigger and better. We really do. But they're making it hard. People are making it hard. For Pisces to be the bigger and better version of themselves they want to be. So Pisces, you need to just tap into your spirituality. All right. Connect with your spiritual side, people that understand you, people you can be yourself with effortlessly, even if it's just for a few minutes, a phone call, comment on YouTube, create a community of like-minded individuals, because it's going to really help you feel that normalcy. Because I feel like a lot of y'all are feeling like a fish out of water in the environment that you're in, and that is drying up your creative juices. Okay, and your creation, Pisces, can bring something very, very divine. This is card number 15. All right, and I'm gonna break it on down to 7, the number 7, and number 7 is God's number. This is a divine number. Very, very lucky number. Okay, so just know that your creative gifts, your talents, it's associated with luck. Okay, it's associated with good karma and success. So don't stray away from your talents. Tap into them, especially if you guys have any artistic abilities, any sort of creating something, even like writing something, something that nobody's ever seen before. You guys have a very unique perspective, and you got to step into that rebel energy, because that's where your reward is. That's where the blessings lie. Okay? So Pisces, I truly, truly hope these messages helped you. Please let me know if they did in the comments below. Thank y'all for rocking with me. Leave me a comment if you're looking for the Pisces guidance deck, your own copy. Head to the link below, my Etsy shop. And if you want to join the Pisces R Us gang, go ahead and just sign up at PiscesRUs.com. All right. I'll talk to y'all later.